Hello, I'm Dan from the Arcade, and as you can see from the corner, this is Minecraft 1.3. But it's actually Minecraft 1.3.1 because they updated it before it actually came out on the launcher. But if you want to get this, you can just update from the launcher. It should ask you to update and you press yes. But anyway, let's get into it. So the first things you'll notice that are new is if you go into more world options and create new world, you'll have some new buttons. Now the first thing is in world type you no longer just have super flat, you also have large biomes, and when I say large biomes they really do mean large. They are huge. So I don't really like large, so I'll keep it to default. And allow cheats, so this is like single player commands with like game mode, XP, and you can turn weather and time, that sort of stuff. And you got bonus chest, which is if you're quite new to the game, it will spawn a chest more or less in front of you when you spawn, and they'll have the basic essentials that you need to start off, such as a wooden pickaxe and an axe, that sort of things. So if we go into my 1.3 world, so there is some new options in the game menu. As you can see, there's an open to LAN, so now you can actually play, if you're in the same house using the same router, you can actually open your LAN and anyone else connected to the router through Wi-Fi or connection will be able to join your world. And this is accessible by the multiplayer. It will now search for the LAN in the multiplayer section. And you can obviously allow cheats on off, teleporting and your game mode. So if we now go into options, as you can see, in controls you got the normal stuff. But you've also, in here, you got server textures, so servers can now have a texture pack on them, so you don't have to no longer download a texture pack. Let's say if you're doing a custom map, you can it will automatically on there if you set one, and you can also turn that on and off. And you've also got chat settings, which you can hide the chat, and you can show web links, colours, and how you can see it, if you can see it, how much. And you've also got snooper options, which literally tells Mojang how your computer is and what version you're running, and it literally helps them improve the game. There we go. It also tells you what version you're using. So let's get back into the new features. So these are all the game add-ons. As you can see, there's quite a lot. The first thing I'm going to show is actually a new game mode. So this is game mode 3 or 2. Yep, there we go. So as you can see, this is single player commands. Okay, so as the sun rises nicely, this is new game mode and it's called adventure mode. Now in adventure mode you can toggle levers and doors, but you cannot destroy any blocks. I don't think you can also place them either. But let's go back into survival. So now if you have a bow and arrows, previously you could not shoot pressure plates and they'll activate them. You'd have to have a particle effect on them, but now they will activate them, as you can see, which is brilliant. You don't no longer have to have like a fire underneath them for it to work, so that's great. The next thing is a new gravel texture, quite nice there, and they've also added a new ore, which is called emerald ore. Now they haven't added a new ore for a very long time. I'm not sure, was it lapis the last one? So I think these only spawn in extreme hill biomes. That was in the actual snapshot, but I'm not sure if they've changed it since then. But if you destroy them, you actually get XP off it, but I'll come to that later on. And it drops an emerald, there you go. So that's the new ore, and what it's used for I'll come on to in a minute. Also, if you can craft emerald blocks, as you can see here. Quite nice texture, different to the normal textures like of gold and diamond. There. There's actually a new chest, so as you can see I've got a nice couple of emeralds here. So they're both empty, but if I put, let's say, my emerald in there, it will also appear here, and I've took it out and there you go. So it kind of like teleports your items wherever you go, But you will need Silk Touch if you want to carry them around, because if you do destroy them, you get 8 obsidian. So the way you actually craft is obsidian around the edge and then Eye of Ender in the middle. So if you did want to like carry one around to transfer items, you will have to use Silk Touch on a pickaxe. So the next thing is tripwires. They can go up to 40 blocks long, and obviously they send out a redstone pulse from the block. There you go. And next new things are with dispensers. They now dispense water and lava. And if it's in water, a dispenser can dispense a boat. And on rails, they can dispense minecarts. But they have to be on a minecart, well, a rail and water, or they won't work, or they're just dispensers items. So there's actually now 2 types of golden apples. I think this is the original apple that Notch added with the gold blocks, and then you've got the other one, which is with golden nuggets. So there we go. Now this is actually what I was talking about with the emeralds. So they've added test certificate trading. So if you right click now on a villager, they'll tell you what they want, and you get an emerald for it. So that he wants 12 books, so I'll give him 12 books, and there you go. I'll get an emerald. So this also works if you put an obviously you can, if you trade him multiple times, he'll actually add more offers, and sometimes they'll ask for an emerald for, let's say, 12 books too. But he doesn't want to because I haven't traded him enough. Oh, he's actually changing. Having a nice particle effect. Oh, are you? You gonna change? Obviously not. So the next thing is they've added monster egg blocks, which is silverfish blocks where the silverfish go in to the creative mode. So if I destroy that, you saw the silverfish. I'm on peace at the moment now. Have you changed? No. Anyway, sandstone stairs, and the different types of wood stairs. So I'm not sure whether I've added that already, but they finally added it, and the different types of wood and now make different types of stairs. Same with the half stabs. And now you can actually place redstone and rails and all that on upside down stairs and slabs on the top of a block. And you can put slabs, if you point at the top of a block, you can put them on the top now instead of having to go underneath. So that's pretty cool. You can now place levers on the bottom of blocks, like so. Also, you can get cocoa bean plants now, as you can see, and when you destroy them when they're fully grown like this, you get 3 cocoa beans. And you can also plant them. If you destroy them now, you only get 1. And book and quill. So the book and quill works if you right click. This is crafted by an ink sac, a feather and a book in a random order in a crafting table. And if you right click, you can type whatever you want. You can have up to, I think, 50 pages. You can see. And you can keep editing it until you press sign. When you sign it, you can give it a book title. I'm just going to call it hi. But when you sign it, it becomes so you can't edit it. As you can see, I can't edit it anymore. And if you go into inventory, you can see hi 56 sub-zeros. So that's pretty cool. The next thing is, as you saw over there, this also works with the emerald, as you saw. You now get XP from mining ores. But with gold and iron, you have to actually smelt them, and when you take the ingots out the furnace, you'll get XP then. So that's that. One of the final things is that you can place logs on their side now to make some pretty cool log cabins or tree houses. So I'll just show you quickly. So this works with all 4 types of wood. If you're facing like on the slant like this, it will place it like on its side. But if you jump on it, it'll place it the normal way. So that's really basically it. The The only other thing is that enchantments now have decreased from 50 to 30. The maximum is now 30. So that's pretty good. And they've added some new features. World generation. They now add, I think it's pyramids, and there's a couple of traps in there which are cool, and the jungle temples, which are traps in there too. And I think that's about it. So if you enjoyed the video, please do like, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.